Good to go?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. All right, so we are learning the letter Tough. You're going to ask me, why are we learning Tough? It's the last letter. We just learned Bays. Answer is because I'm learning letters that are a little bit easier to write first. And after we get certain things down, we can move on to harder letters. So this is the Tough. We'll talk for a second about this diagram. I'll put it down. Shner, can you see it okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're making a Tough, you again start with that Kav Haskalah, that line down. Just wait, careful with the camera. That line down. Then after you make your line down, which starts up here at the top of your sirtut, you make that line down like you did on the bays. The difference between this and the bays is you don't start above the sirtut. You are actually at the top of the line and just go down. Then that's step one. Then you pull back 3 kolmas widths, just like in the bays. The top is 3 kolmas widths. That's step 2. Step 3, over here, he just has to make the back of it a nice flat line. It's not really a kav haskalah. It's really a kav at the end. It's an endakav, right? It's a kav sofit. It's a kav at the back, just to make sure it's nice and flat in the back. Step 4 is to pull down from inside the dalid. Inside, so you leave a little space, like a dalid. Looks like a dalid if you take this away, right? It's a dalid. So you go in a little bit from the end, and you pull down on an angle. First you make number 4 over here, that straight line. Then you round it off. That's step 5. So now you really have a dalid. After that, you make this. So you pull down this way on an angle, just like you did over here. And then you go further down over here. You make a kav haskalah, a starting line. You pull back and connect. Let's write one. We'll write one right now. I'm not sure it's going to work well on this surface because I am on a very soft surface. But let's do it on top of here. And I'm going to have this paper underneath in case it bleeds through, right? And that's a smart thing to do, just in case it bleeds through. So remember, we're going to try to make this move, Moshe Shmuel, don't be in the picture. We're going to make this 3 kolmasim again. So here's my kav haskalah, my starting line. I'm going to drag back 3 kolmasim this way. 1, 2, 3. Right? Now I'm going to go. You can make that last line over there like they made it to make your line very flat. Right? Now we're going to go on a bit of an angle. I'm going to go like this to do it. Like this. We're going on a bit of an angle. Now you see how it's not a very big angle, but it's a bit of an angle. And it's not at the very back. It's in a little bit. Now I'm going to round off the back. Okay, now my back is rounded off. Now I'm going to come down over here to make that front leg of the tough. Okay, I came over here, pulled it like that. Now I'm going to make a kav haskalah over here. And that should be, look here, this is about even. So when you're looking to make that bottom part of the tuff, you want to make sure you're 3 kolmasim down, so 1 kolmas, 2 kolmas, this will be the 3rd kolmas, and that you're going to have it be even with this front line here. So I'm going to make it right here. I'm going to drag it in. I'm just going to make it a little nicer. There's my tuff. You see it? And we will work on this together. Be'ezus Hashem. But just to go over it one more time, made my kav haskalah, dragged back, made a nice flat line at the end, dragged on a little bit of an angle, doesn't have to be very much. And then that's one straight line down. Then I made a little bit of a rounded back, like I would on a dalid. At that point, I've got a dalid. And then I dragged a little bit angled over here, went around, pulled back. I went exactly even with this front line and went underneath it. Started the regal there and pulled into it. Okay? That's the first thing that we're really doing that's rounded. The base is all square. This has a little round. And you pretend that this thing under here, this is an upside down vav, just so you know. Right? Well, upside down, backwards vav. But it's an upside down vav. So you've got like a dalid. It's a dalid. And it's an upside down vav. And that, my friends, is the tough. Yeah! You can end it.